I will never be intimidated by America. I will never be intimidated by Donald Trump. They were speaking about me in that meeting at White House. If they were not gossiping about me, they should have called me into that meeting. I would have answered everything that Donald Trump wanted from us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Julius Malema, one of the economic freedom fighter of South Africa. This guy doesn't cease to please me because he talks, man. Whatever you are, he's going to talk to you the way he wants to talk to you. And this is the biggest challenge for him as a person with maturity. He can never become a South African president unless by the resistance is he's a revolutionary. Um, what he's saying here is Donald Trump and Cyril Ramaphosa, they shouldn't discuss about him. They should have called him so he can go and tell the people what was his videos, his songs about. And this is so big because I mean, I don't think in a country where it's multiracial, you could you can do things like this, which is I do believe both side uh black and white and other races. I mean, you find good people and you find bad people. All right. Um, but the audacity of come in front and started to mentioning or discriminating or violating or bringing up inequality in such environment, that's what is killing South Africa. And the majority of his hate speech comes from what has been done before. People in some comment, people are telling me that I'm biased and stuff like that. First of all, you got to know me. I'm not even South African. I've said this for so many years. I am not. I just live in South Africa. I mean, like South Africa became my home. Originally, I'm not South Africa, but I have the right to defend South Africa. I cannot just see like things happening because I know a lot of people privileging comedy and music and stuff like that, and educational contents. There is so many political content and context out there, but educational content it's very rare, right? Which is if you understand the South African basic education from the youngest age, it was brainwashed by the oppressors. So when I talk, people think I'm biased. People think I'm anti-white. Yes, but I'm not anti-white, but I'm anti-white supremacist, which is so many people are. I love everybody. I mean, like I've worked with everybody. You know, I don't have those issues. Me in the group of people, I'm always the first to adapt. Whether uh, you are from China, I find a way of communicating with people. This is my biggest ability. I've been that guy, right? So people been talking about Julius Malema, which is for me, I think is very bad. I think it's really, really, really bad. And some people, especially the white minority of South Africans, are living in fear. But I don't think you should because this is your country. Like from 1642 up to right now, it's like 400 years, if I'm not mistaken, or 390 something years. That's probably about 11 to 12 to 13 generations, which is, this is your country. All right. So you shouldn't be like blah, blah, blah. No, the thing is, the minority of the white people in South Africa, they're trying to be supreme and That's where the problems come from. You can call me biased again, but I'm not. That's where the problem come from. We can work the same job, but a white dude's gonna get paid a lot. This is happens everywhere in the world, and a black dude's gonna pay less, right? That's what he's fighting for. That's why he calls his movements economic freedom fighters. And let me just play, then we're going to continue this.
If they are not scared of me, call me into that meeting. That nonsense that Trump did in America, he will never do that nonsense in my presence, because I will confront him here and there.
Trump will never going to do that. No, and this is true. Trump will never dare like to do that thing in front of this guy, because, like, I'm being honest, this guy can fly actually. This guy, I don't know what you guys say, but I'm gonna try to read some comment for you. All right, but it's for me. I'm not supporting this. If you think I am, I'm not, because as a country, as a world, people should come together. People should unite so they can produce the best fruit ever. People should not discriminate like some past regime did, inequality, white only and shit like that. I'm not a big fan of that thing. So people keep on talking now, oh, you always remember something that happened 400 some years ago. No, it's not some years ago, but those years ago, how many generation ago? It's only one generation. And it's going to take at least 3 to 4 generation not to erase that history, but at least to become equivalent, right? If the programs like BEE, Black Economic Empowerment, was coming to be implemented, is because of disadvantage of the black people of South Africa used to face during those apartheid regime. And even though they are not benefiting a lot of black South Africans, that now they are trying some economical equity equivalence, which is like Starlink and Elon Musk. They're still fighting for that, because they're white. Everybody knows they. I'm not saying right now, because to keep your inheritance sometimes is hard. Sometimes it needs your brain to multiply the things that your grandparents left to you, right? Some people are still struggling. I'm not saying like everybody is privileged, but so many of the white South Africans, they were privileged, right? Now everybody can grind his ass off, but some people still benefiting from the regime, from the system that has been implemented some years before. Like I said before, I'm not South African, so you cannot call me biased, but I'm speaking what's my mind say. I have to speak this is my opinion. This is a disclaimer, right? And also, these things about a black man is going to buy a house, the interest is the interest is high. When you're going to apply for a car, the finance is very higher than the white dudes. Like, this was just insane, bro. Like, so some people, that's actually provoked people like Julius Malema to come and to be born and to speak about that, which is, it's not good what he speaks about, but most of the time he speaks about things, he's right. What you can deny that, but he is right because of the true past events that occurred in the country. You can deny that, but it's true, right? Let's go.
You've got a coward president. He left here. Ariana, he won't be bullied. When he arrived there, he was shaking.
You have a coward president. You have a coward president. Well, he's a coward, kind of like, I said this before, like, I mean, he did very well. He did good, actually. And somehow he was still a coward. So, like, you know, I mean, he couldn't give the facts. So, he couldn't give the fact. You're supposed to give the fact, but I do understand as a political man, like you shouldn't be bringing fire against fire. Otherwise, you're not gonna find the solution, which is what they wanted is to tightening up the trade relations and creating more jobs and opportunity for South Africans, which is very good. So I don't think fact could have brought those good relations, or it was just gonna accumulating more tensions, and then was very much mature and very wise from the South African side. Unfortunately, Julius Malema is a fighter, is a revolutionary, so he just wanted the fact. You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna, it's if the fire is gonna come up, let's get it. You know. So Julius is Julius. I like Julius so much, but I'm not supporting what he does. Although, even if I'm not supporting what he does,
another president
it's the pure truth. You cannot deny it. It's the truth. That's all. Yeah. Yes, so that's I don't know what you guys have to say in the comments. Drop the comment below. Whether you are white, colored, Chinese, Indian, European, South African, black, let's discuss the problem in the comment below. I don't want you to see race, but I want you to see your country as a Rumble nation. I want you to not diminishing someone because of his race of his color. Race of his color, the race color of his skin. I want you to be a humankind. I want you to be somebody who's serving your community, your society, your country, and your nation. I'm not asking you to be a patriotic, but I'm asking you to be a humankind, right? I'm gonna try to read some few comments here because I know this is not really good for Julius Malema. He just had the audacity to talk, but let me see. The first comment got 4,073 likes, and then it has 687 replies. People who are supporting EFF, Economic Freedom Fighter, I don't think they are okay upstairs. Uteta ikaka wena. You're talking crap. As if you are yourself. So can you help us, doctor? So these are the EFF people. They are replying like they are attacking that guy like crazy. This lady is laughing. I don't think you are right downstairs too. Do these men realize that America could end South Africa by pushing one button? I don't think so. I'm gonna say a big no to that. That thing of America being supreme to some other country, that thing is finished. They can be supreme by themselves. They can trade. They are still supreme by their dollars, but the world just realized that they are not those type of people that you can trust easily to come to your door, because they will do things. They will steal information, and they will create chaos in your country. The last country they were chased off was Afghanistan. The Taliban had to chase them, and they left. They made mess in Iraq. They made mess in Libya. They made mess in Kuwait. They made everybody, like everywhere. Sudan is like a disaster, like, you know. So I don't think people are trusting now, and I don't think people will still taking advice from the Western country, right? When we realize that people been giving them a chance, but they're still fucking up so much. So I don't know. This is my proper opinion as a Congolese who was born in 90s and see like the UN was in our country, like just like looting every single time. So yeah, and I know a little bit of things about that. So I don't think people should trust them as a country, right? It was the president speaking to another president, not you. Your name was not mentioned. You referred to as that guy. Imagine grown men gossiping about you in the White House. I think it's best we don't give a single penny to this country. This has got to be an American. Yeah. So, guys, that's the response of Julius Malema for Donald Trump. He called them coward because they couldn't invite him. He was gonna go and speak about that. And Julius Malema, for me, if I'm about to say, was he right or wrong? Well, he was wrong. He's always wrong to come to do these speeches and stuff because they're kind of like hate speeches. But in reality, literally, what he always say, he's always right. Like I've said that before, you cannot deny this. And guys, if you're new here, please, this is the today's video. Please hit the button, subscribe, activate the bell notification. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. I mean, once again, this is not a discriminatory content. It's just about enlightening in what? Clarifying things to everybody. Let me switch the language. English is not my language anyway. And yeah, that's it. So don't get some hard feelings. I've read some comments, I've replied comments and stuff like that. Like it's all about unity, it's all about bringing people together, which is it's not gonna happen. Yeah, but because people privileging each other and stuff like that. But please hit the button, subscribe, activate that bell notification, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Please, and let me know in the comment what is your thought. Ciao.